That was a version.
That was something.
That was a version of it. I haven't played that one in a hot fucking minute.
In an age.
In an age, I tell you, Foucault, in an age. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 72 of the Chain Rant podcast. My name is Josh. With me, as always, is my bearded co-host, Andy Foucault.
That's me.
And I just want to let you all know that this is an explicit podcast, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds to listen to something else if you don't want to hear any naughty language. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck, 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 cock.
Perfect. We got creative ways to do that more now.
Welcome. I just want to remind everyone, listeners can review the show on iTunes, etc. You can send us emails and voicemails to be played on air. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and if you're Australian, Snapchat. Check out the Chain Rant store at chainrant.com. Become a patron at patreon.com/chainrant. Invite and share with your friends. Andy Foucault.
That's my name.
You know what really drop kicks my taint into a different county?
What's that, Josh?
That's when there's all these amazing things happening in the world of pipe band. All these competitions, all these people that I know and love and want to hang out with, and they're all together in that rainy shithole called the United Kingdom, playing bagpipes and having fun, and we're here sweating our balls off in 105-degree temperature trying to throw together a podcast.
Yeah, I agree. I wish I was over there with them in the swimming through a competition.
Swimming through crags of moist English weather and moist English women.
Absolutely.
If only.
I miss those days.
It's weird that it was 2 years ago. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's weird to say 2 years ago.
We should probably become more gainfully employed so that we can afford to travel to the worlds more often, I suppose.
We absolutely should.
Because I think I can definitely swing a trip back come like 2035. No problem.
I was actually invited to go back this year and just sort of hang out with Inverurie.
I'm Andy Fosco. I get invited just to hang out.
They didn't offer to pay. I'm just saying they were like, hey, dude, come hang. Oh, it was Douglas because he's probably bored.
Oh, Doogie.
Everybody hates him, so he wants a friend to hang out with.
Let's say you guys realize that if you're trying to get a freeloader to come hang out with you during these contests to produce content, Andy's not the one producing the content.
Yes, I am. I do stuff. I just edit it. I don't produce it.
If you guys have audio to edit, Andy Fusco is your fucking guy.
No, I just think he's bored and he wants somebody to hang out with.
Yeah, it's because that band is a bunch of fucking like automatons. I mean, it's all like the top of the top pipers that are just boring as shit.
No, I would say
we may be shit pipers, but we're a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's true. No, they got some fun guys in that group. I think it's more field marshal. That's
field marshals.
The robots.
They're the Terminators.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the life model decoys.
Exactly. Yeah, I think Inverurie are definitely the wild card people. Like, it's shocking that they can all end up in the same place at the same time.
Dude, have you ever seen the videos on YouTube of like the training for the early Inverurie pipers?
Oh yeah,
where they're like push them down with hockey sticks and they kick them and they don't let them open doors and stuff. If you haven't seen the training videos for Inverurie pipe band's new students, go to Boston Dynamics YouTube page, and that's all it is. It's just they just push them down, they just fuck with it, they kick them.
That's why they got so good so fast.
Yeah, those poor robots just have a hard time.
Everybody says like negative reinforcement doesn't work, but look at Inverurie.
Yeah, fucking A, man. Negative reinforcement is still reinforcement.
Absolutely. Either way, they get there. Doesn't matter how you get there, just that you get there. It's not about the journey. It's about the result.
That's why Fusco doesn't mind having a man take him in his mouth, because the result is the same either way.
My neck gets pregnant.
What is it? Yeah, what is it you told me once? Blowjob's a blowjob. Everyone looks the same in the dark.
Did I say that? Sounds like something I'd say. Unless they have a beard.
Yeah, I'm about to say if they have a beard, it's really hard. It's really hard to sell it to yourself that it's a hot lady, especially if they have a beard and a cock.
By the way, you know the best way to sell it to yourself?
What's that?
Is make sure that the person giving you head is Joe Brady.
Oh yeah,
he's got his face is smooth as butter, my friend.
He's too. I feel like he would be too handsome to be a giver.
You know what? The other thing that turns me on about Joe Brady, just a little insight for audience members about my porn preferences.
Okay,
I'm really
into why the fuck not? We're 5 minutes into the episode. Let's go there.
I'm really into glasses porn, and really
like
chicks getting I'll let you use your imagination. But glasses are highly involved. So
how did we get there?
I wonder
how
if
did we get there 5 minutes in?
You're going to see this is going to come around to some point eventually. But I think that's why I like Joe Brady so much. He's got those Warby Parkers
because he's got those sweet Warby Parkers. No, do you think like Warby Parker's like a cool brand, right? Like they're hip. I mean, we mail you frames. Like glasses are cool again.
Yeah. That's where my glasses were from.
Do you ever think that they'll get like a porn star sponsored by Warby Parker?
That would be smart if they did, right?
Brand deals.
What about Joe Brady?
As
a porn star.
I feel like Joe Brady as an Instagram trendsetter. You know, he's one of those.
I mean, those cat videos he posts are very topical.
I never know what's going on with that guy. I mean, he swings so wildly from one to the other. Like at one point, he like deletes all of his social media. Then he like starts an FU Joe Brady Instagram and just posts pictures of cats. Like, I don't know, man.
Well, this is my original point. Joe called me this week because he heard last week. He's like, "Hey, I finally got back into Chanarant." And of course, it was last week's episode,
which was a complete shit
nonsense.
Show. Yeah.
He's like, he leaves me a message, and I called him right back. But he's like, "Wait a minute, you want to marry me because you want me to blow you or something?" I don't even remember what I said. I was so hammered. I don't even know what I said. But apparently, I want to marry Joe Brady because he gives good blowjobs or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, these are fair.
So he called. Of course, he had to. I said, "Joe, no, listen to the ones before that. They were all good. The most recent one sucks."
Well, good-ish.
Good-ish.
Also, I want to quickly apologize to everyone on the stream. YouTube is like chugging along right now, but it'll catch up soon.
Yeah, that's
our output is good. That. It's YouTube that's struggling.
Yeah. So.
But anyway. Anyway, Fusco likes to see people get loads on their glasses. That's cool.
That's Joe Brady.
Jesus Christ.
I get you, Joe Brady.
Let's get into news and updates. The Canadians called. We sorry for the show starting a little late, guys. We got a phone call from some of our Canadian friends that are out and about, and we wanted to say hi. They video messaged us, and then in true fashion, as soon as we started talking about Chanarant things, they all fucking disappeared.
They literally all left the room except
they all
for
left
one.
the room. Yeah.
They won't talk to us on the air, and they'll get mad if I mention the name of their band or any of the people involved.
Let's just suffice to say that they're Canadian and prominent.
They're typical Canadians. Let's just
typical goddamn Canadians. And speaking of last week's episode, I do want to quickly thank MLK for coming by and getting shit-faced drunk.
Why are we thanking her? What did she?
I was,
she directly contributed to the worst show we've ever done.
Easily.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't blame her for being the worst show we've ever done.
No, but whenever she's in the room, I just drink like an idiot. I don't even know why. She just hands me things and I drink it.
Oh yeah, we were drinking hard that night.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink hard tonight, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I think
it's your
so.
night? So I gotta sort of steer the ship then?
Well, no, I'm still going to steer the ship because I've found out that even if I drink hard, I can still steer the ship better than you.
That's probably true.
so I'm going to be drunk. I'm going to be a drunk captain. Let's put it that way.
Perfect.
It's so much safer than a drunk driver when you think about it because there's so many fewer things on the ocean that you could hit.
So it's like McWhirter is the Foucault of our ship.
Speaking of that, I've been in and out of touch with those boys trying to get the big Grace Note rant part 2.
We cannot get it together.
It is hard. Well, we can get it together. They're just all useless shites.
Correct.
Yeah.
Including Rab.
Yeah. I mean, just think about how hard it is for Grace Note Vortex to plan a podcast of their own more than once every quarter.
It's been at least 6 months since they've done one.
Then try to coordinate with them like, guys, no, like we do a weekly show. You got to come on at some point during the week.
I mean, just get up at 2 a.m. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
We had so much fun last time.
Well, last time they stayed awake until like 4 a.m.
Correct. Yeah, they did.
Like I remember I was leaving work to like race home to start the show because we had a very limited window, and they were shit. They've been drinking for 4 hours when we started.
Yeah.
If you are new to the show, I highly encourage you go back to the archive, check out the big Grace Note rant. That was a fun episode. It was. Yeah, we enjoyed that. That was one of the ones that Doogie always cites when he's like, I put all this work in these long-form interviews and all this like quality content, and I still can't get as much like interaction and views and stuff as when you guys get shit-faced and play Never Have I Ever.
I prefer F, Marry, Kill, but I think that's a great
Fuck, Marry, Kill. Well, see, the next round is going to be Would You Rather, because that's a fun one, because there's not as many rules.
Yeah. So... But brilliant, yeah. So should we move on to the next thing?
Let's move on. So we do have a voicemail from the one, the only, the Australian fucking stud himself, Honey Bourbon.
Yeah. We haven't heard from this guy in forever.
No, I thought he had been killed by a giant snake.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
going on, Uncle Chop?
Hey, just hang on, just 2 seconds
Fucking
here.
Chop,
Good
too?
nature of the show.
Hey, cheers, boy.
Cheers, boys. Right, I'm now well lubricated. We can get down to business.
Sounds good.
I just want to start by having a bit of a whinge. Mr. Andy Fusco and his inability to be able to drink on the live stream. Like, it is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And, for lack of a better word, un-Australian. At least when Aussie Broad, from when she was over there, she had you blokes on the bus and you were doing well. On the live stream last week, I saw Mr. Andy. It was like he had 3 drinks and he would have been anybody's. Now, what the hell is with that?
Then again,
I
you've
hope
been anybody's
you
sober.
Much I hopes, mate. That is
Just terrible.
fucked.
Just terrible. But anyway, many congratulations.
Yep.
Many congratulations. Soon as
For
we
what?
can get our notes up, we'll be right.
For what, Uncle Chop?
On the latest Off the Rails episodes, and a large amount of swear words, and particularly the use of the word cunt, which has seemed to have become more prominent in the episodes in the Australian way. So thank you very much for that.
Just because you're saying it more, boys, doesn't mean you're more Australian.
That's exactly
That's
right.
exactly what it means.
That's beside the point. You're getting there slowly.
You're getting this slowly.
Slowly.
Still a bunch of cunts. Still a bunch of cunts.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. So, but yes, from the very, very serious episodes featuring the ladies and gentlemen from the Piper's Dojo.
Oh, they're the ones that put me to sleep.
Is it? Did you have a bit of a nice? Did you?
Oh, no, it was a bit of a nightmare.
Oh. I found it quite invigorating, but depending on what you define as invigorating. Clearly, yours and my concept are quite different. But we'll leave that one alone now for now,
Yeah.
shall we? Right, so yeah, good work, boys, for the more off the rail style chanterant, keeping with the world's worst bagpiping podcast.
It's good. It's good. Keep it up, cunts.
Good job. So we're looking at the Worlds, getting a little bit closer.
Yeah, boy.
So my little mate, Mr. Honey Boo Boo here.
Oi, it's bourbon.
Sorry, Mr. Honey Bourbon.
Thank you.
Is heading over with one of the bands from Down Under. I'm not going this year. I went last year with a different band doing the two, but that's beside the point. So I can say that, suck a big bag of dick, I was there first.
Yeah, I'm so fucking keen for that beer tent, eh? Book your spots in. Let's get those shit-faced selfies into Big Pooh Bear. Mm-hmm. I'll fill the email in there somewhere, but yeah, I'll be in the beer tent eventually. Just got to wait and see where we're at, if we qualify or not. But fuck yeah, it's going to be some trip, eh? Get in there. Get to the beer tent.
Go in. I'll be watching on the live stream because I'm poor from last year's.
Do you know who won't be there?
Me.
No, Fast Eddie.
Is he?
He won't be
He
there.
won't be. He's disappeared. Where'd he go?
Where'd Cahill go?
I don't know. They're just having... I think they might be having a bit of time off because Aussies fill in their quota. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, she's better looking than they are, that's for
She
sure.
sounds so much better on radio too than those fuckers.
Bloody oath it is. But that's beside the point.
It is.
So there's Fast Eddie who seems to have fallen off the map, and I don't know what's going on. You brought him up to some sort of challenge. Is it a drinking challenge or an eating challenge or a smoking all sorts of funny stuff challenge or mushroom challenge? What sort of challenge was it?
It was a tail or a grip off challenge. I can't remember, but I put it to him. I haven't heard from him since. So is Fast Eddie scared?
He might be.
Might be.
The bloody
Just a
hilarious
bunch
it
of
was.
fucking cunt. He's just another cunt.
Just another one. He's on the cunt bus. Maybe somebody left open the gate in the cunt farm and they all fell out. I don't know. But anyway, so I must admit, another little bit of congratulations. Well, on having Australia's second national anthem, You're the Voice playing.
That is the unofficial anthem.
The unofficial anthem, along with K-San and almost probably another, Horses by Darryl Braithwaite. That's another
Oh,
one.
horses.
Yeah, but they don't have bagpipes in it.
6
No,
hours
That's
later.
the problem.
They don't.
So if you go and see Uncle John Farm,
Wait, pause. Hold on.
there's bagpipes in it, and it is bloody lovely. And
Okay.
Sorry.
These guys are fucking national treasures. We all know this, right?
Absolutely.
Like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad that we have fans that are this creative that will do their own mini chain around and send it to us. This is fantastic. Yeah. And also, Fast Eddie's gone. Cahill died. We killed him. Ozzy is definitely better at this than all of us, realistically.
I'm currently working on Cahill's wife now that he's gone.
Now that he's dead.
Yeah. Follow up with that and spend his money. Now he's
perfect.
6 feet under.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were trying to get adopted by her.
No. I'm going to marry her.
Oh, I was going to marry her and you were going to get adopted. And then I would be your dad.
Oh, well, that works too. Either way, I just want to spend Cahill's money. I don't care how we do.
Then when you call me daddy, it would make sense. All right. Anyway, back to the Australians.
There's bagpipes in it, and it is bloody lovely. And you guys should be ashamed of yourselves because it's a bloody good song, and you were picking on it last week.
Now, if you start playing You're the Voice in a pub anywhere, guaranteed free drinks. Or, if you're lucky, maybe a lay. You might get laid.
That's exactly right.
One of those roots. Get a root.
If that doesn't happen, you will be guaranteed to have every motherfucker in that pub singing. All of them. Everybody.
Everyone.
They will all stand up, put their hand to their heart, and sing their jolly nuts out.
Cheers to that, Uncle Chop.
So, I'll drink to that.
Cheers, cunt.
Cheers, Magoo.
Cheers, cunt.
Drier than a dead dingo's donger, I was.
Drier than a nun's nasty, eh?
That's correct.
Fair dinkum, eh?
Fair dinkum.
Even though it's winter time in Australia, it's still fucking dry.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so we've waffled on for probably 6.5 minutes longer than you would have liked to, but stiff shit because it's our voicemail and we don't get together very often.
I probably had a root 3 times by then. You had enough time.
Fucking hell. I would have had 10. Anyway, so here's to you, boys. Cheers from down under, and we'll see you again soon, yeah?
Cheers, cunts. Thanks heaps, eh?
Cheers, cunts.
Cheers. Oh, I love those boys.
So a couple things about this. Are you familiar with that? What's his name? The Australian guy that does all the Facebook videos. He reviews things. He talks over like
Aussie Man.
Aussie Man, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
He's great. He did a recent video with some actor who's Australian. He does these things where he's like, can you translate Australian slang? And just to see if people know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, Aussie Man Reviews, I think is the channel. It's great.
He did one with the guy Thor, whoever that guy is.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. And he was like, fair dinkum. I heard him say it, and this one is one of them.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum. And then he said something else. I forget what the other thing is.
Was it drier than a dingo's dong or drier than a nun's nasty?
No, I've never heard either of those before. But those are both great. But these guys are fucking classic. And to get Uncle Chop in here.
Uncle Chop, dude, yeah.
That's great. He does not sound like what he looks like.
And he's a fucking legend.
Oh, they're both legends. Yeah. The other thing is, Aussie Broad and I talk about this quite a bit with Honey Bourbon. She thinks he puts on his accent. I'm curious about this.
Honey Boo Boo?
Yeah, she thinks he overdoes it. He's very country.
He leans in.
He leans in. Yeah.
But then again, I lean in sometimes. Like when I gotta get real redneck, I lean in.
Definitely.
When you get East Coast, you lean in.
But here, no, I don't. I never do it on purpose. Like I don't think he does it on purpose. My impression is, I've never heard him not do that. I've never heard him slide out of it.
So is it just when he's on the sauce?
Maybe that's what I'm wondering. Because is that the only time he ever?
Because I distinctly get more redneck the drunker I get, and you distinctly get more East Coast the drunker you get.
Right. So do you think he's always drunk and he just gets that way?
He's fucking straying. Yeah, he's always drunk. Duh.
That's probably true.
Fucking.
He's a legend.
Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer.
So if Rab is a national treasure in Northern Ireland, then these two gentlemen have to be Australian national treasures.
Well, but, I mean, I would say they're Australian national treasures, but not nearly on par with Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne is the Australian national treasure. She came back from Vegas and was a goddamn hero. They threw her a parade.
That's true. She actually...
they threw her a ticker tape parade for coming back because she played a solo at the Vegas Games fucking closing ceremony.
Yeah.
Like, these people are very easy to impress.
Well, that's because their games are so fucked up down there that nobody knows what's going on, and they actually don't even know what to do.
Well, and they still have dial-up internet, so they have no idea what the hell's happening in the rest of the world.
Dude, I get some fucking stories for you about the Australian fucking system. Holy shit. We should get Ozzy on this.
I can't wait to go. I cannot wait to go to Australia. So all this does is prove to me that we definitely need Uncle Chop, Honey Boo Boo, and Ozzy Osbourne to commit all of them together to doing our first ever spin-off series of Chanarant Down Under.
That's a great idea. They live nowhere near each other, but they can do it Skype and make it work.
An entire Australian Chanarant. Chanarant's going fucking international, kids. Guess what?
TM. Joe Brady, don't fucking steal this idea.
Dare.
But that would be great.
I mean, I haven't even announced the Chanarant news team yet, and it's already happening.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
But that would
Speaking of which, if you want to be a member of the Chanarant news team, chanarant@gmail.com. Send us an email. Let me know.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. But listening to these two guys for 6 minutes, would anybody understand what they said? 1 and 2, could they do an hour a show? Do you think these?
No, I think it'd be like a 15-minute.
Oh, okay, just a little added thing to our network.
The problem is none of them would edit.
Right. Well,
yeah. The biggest issue we have is with other piping folk that love this kind of stuff is that they have no AV experience or editing experience.
Well, that's okay. I'll edit it if they send it to me. If it's 15 minutes long, that's super easy.
Bell.
Dude, I'll edit that out. Here's how it's going to go. Bumpers, done. Do I care if they fuck themselves over by saying something stupid? No.
Nope.
The only reason it takes me so long to edit shit is because I have to listen to it and make sure we didn't say the R
for the
word
most part, we've been doing some very tight shows, but last week's
last week's was a
woof
nightmare.
All right, so moving smartly forward. Thank you, Honey Bourbon and Uncle Chop. You guys are both fucking legends. We love you. So we got a great email from Ian, and he didn't say that we couldn't read it, so I'm going to read it.
Oh, go for it.
He says, "Hey fuckers," which is how most of our people email us. The beginning is either like fuckers, fuckwits, retards, asshats, like that.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how everyone addresses their emails to us. Hey fuckers, at the risk of being a little too on the nose, I'd like to nominate City of Dunedin for the win of the week after their impressive showing in Georgetown this past Saturday, winning their first ever Grade 1 contest against 2 historically successful Canadian Grade 1 bands, both recent Grade 1 final qualifiers. I had the pleasure of hearing them in person, but it was also my first time wearing Chanarant merch around anyone who might actually know what it's about. I was a little disappointed in the lack of comment from anyone I spoke to walking around the park, ... Right up until I went into the beer tent.
Of course.
To nobody's surprise, that's where #1of the6 was waiting just to be found, up to and including a random girl asking to take a selfie with me because of the shirt. Keep it up, Ian.
It was one of those random Canadians.
So it was.
We're not allowed to say any names.
I'm not going to say your name, but it was so funny because I got a picture. We both got that picture message, and he was in a Team Josh shirt, by the way.
He was. I don't understand it, but he was.
In a Team Josh shirt. Yeah, so I got a picture, and it was one of our good friends, one of our good Canadian friends, with this gentleman in his Team Josh shirt, and she sent me the photo. She's like, "Holy shit! Look what I found at Blank Games." I'm like, "Sweet." So if you're out there, Chanarant Army, wear your merch, man.
Yeah, people they do that on purpose to find other Chanaranters.
Absolutely,
they're not going to announce it. They want you to notice them.
And I think our merch is subtle enough to where if you're in the know, you know.
You know. If you don't, you don't.
If you don't, you don't. Yeah. Like that shirt to everyone else means nothing.
Yeah.
That shirt to a fellow Chanarant means a lot.
So much.
Yeah. So I encourage everyone this competition season, rock your Chanarant merch. I will occasionally, when I have to wear pipe band uniform, I'll wear my Chanarant merch underneath my pipe band uniform, just in case I have to occasionally Superman that shit.
It, yeah. Exactly correct. Yeah.
And if you are rocking some Chanarant merch out and around competitions, get some selfies, send them to us. We will. We would love to post some of those. We'd love to see you guys rocking your merch, representing all across the world.
Because if there's anything we do well, it's copy Big Rab and ask for it. Just do what he does.
But we're not going to hashtag Chanarant selfie. We're just going to post
just send it to us.
And we're just going to post it. But yeah, send it to us, man. We love, or tag us in it. That's cool too. I love that. It's good to know that people are out there, and your fellow Chanaranters will find you. It's amazing to see when you're out and about the people that will walk up and say, "Oh, you're one of the 6."
Hey, cunt!
Oh yeah, cuntcha! Oh yeah, cuntcha! You're one of the 6, eh? All right, so we got another email. Fusco, I'm going to leave this one to you. This is from John Van Dickface.
John Van Dickface. Hold on. Oh, this guy. And another classic greeting. What up, fuckwits?
It's kind of the story of our lives. This is how people talk to us.
Glad to see that Philip Worlds is Finlay getting the recognition he deserves. Oh, and just to clarify, my name is not John Van Dyck. It's John Van Deacon. Deacon is pronounced like deacon, the position one can get at a church. Okay.
That's why I just put it as dick face. I thought he'd like that. Yeah.
Makes me feel not guilty for receiving 2 stickers now. Royal Mail opened the first one you guys sent me and held on to it for a month. Keep doing what you're doing, John Van Dyck. Hashtag the usuals. Where's Dilly? That's the most important one. Should we get into that?
Dilly is here.
Take a look, everybody.
He's alive. He's got his googly eyes now.
His googly eyes are now permanent.
He's got the permanent googly eyes. Is this going to get us demonetized on YouTube?
We don't make any money on YouTube.
Oh, perfect. So we don't have to worry about it.
Can you guys see? Come on.
Oh, hello, guys. It's me, Dilly.
I'm waiting for the delay, but I want to see this happen. It's super delayed, apparently.
Oh, you got to click live. You got to click at the bottom live. Oh, my God. Yeah, so Dilly's back. We have Gorilla Glued googly eyes to his face, and he's coming to San Diego.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely bringing them. Can you imagine? Oh, we're
definitely going to get in trouble for this one.
We shouldn't. He's showing up now. I can see him now. It's fucking funny. The googly eyes are so fucking funny. He's coming to San Diego. We're going to not bring our own tents. We're going to glom on with Pasadena Scots.
Yeah, so if you want to hang out with us, we're going to be hanging out with Pasadena. And oh my God, what absolute heroes they are for taking in our poor asses.
Yeah, to the Pasadena Scots.
Oh, here we go. We were going to get taken down again.
We're just talking over it. Just keep talking.
Keep talking. Whatever you do, just talk.
Well, you guys are heroes for letting us sit in your tent and say cunt in front of all your friends.
Well, we're not gonna do an episode in their tent.
Oh, right. Sorry,
we're not gonna. Yeah, no, we're gonna be on our best behavior in their tent for the most part.
But to Trevor, you're my hero, and that's all.
Yeah, thanks, Talk. I appreciate it.
Now we don't have to bring tents and shit for 6 people.
Yeah, it makes our lives so much easier.
Oh, that's great. So
sweet. And by the way, if you guys are gonna, if any of the 6 are gonna be in San Diego, fucking hit us up, dude. Let us know. We'll meet up and hang out. Okay, so we have another voicemail. This one is from Yellow Flashes, which I still don't know who that is.
I do not. The only thing I know, I'm going through process elimination, so I'm just asking people, is this you? And so far, we know it's not Joe Brady. That's all I know.
So it hasn't been a long process of elimination.
No. And I haven't worked that hard at it, but I'm figuring this is
what a shocker.
This is I'm gonna guess this is Fast Eddie's alter ego.
Oh boy.
I just figure the guy, whoever Fast Eddie is, he's all those characters that we get random shit from that keep changing.
Maybe just one person with multiple.
Pipe Major Patty, I bet.
Maybe it's one guy with split personality disorder. It's like the movie Split.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Yellow Flashes wrote us voicemail.
Hello, Chatterat. Bravo on amassing the 6 to arise and get...
This is terrifying.
I'm very scared. This is a great voice change, though.
Do you ever seen like in Man of Steel when like Zod is like talking at the beginning like that? This is freaking me out.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. It's a great voice
guys.
change.
If we get murdered, just know that whoever runs Yellow Flashes is probably the person that did it.
Probably. Although he seems to like us, but so who knows?
But does he like us too much? Like, I want to wear you as a skin suit, kind of like us.
All right, already, like a broken record.
And play.
Hello, Chatterat. Bravo on amassing the 6 to arise and get Philip World the recognition he deserves for his hard work and dedication in building his pipe band championship. It is a shame that so many pipers, drummers, and pipe band enthusiasts have mistaken his surname for a planet. The last time I spoke with Phil, he was okay with this because he is proud of what his championship has become. Fusco mentioned that Phil was the first to wear yellow flashes into the competition circle. He is correct, because Phil's testicles are the size of grapefruits, and he doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks of him. Until we speak again, may your drones be in tune, may your burls be crisp, and may your flashes be yellow.
That's the greatest thing I've ever fucking heard.
That's amazing.
We did not listen to this ahead of time.
No.
Hold on. I'm going to try something here.
Okay.
Work with me here.
Are you going to try it? You're going to try to speed it up.
I'm trying to speed it up and see if I can get
Let's
his
do that
voice.
later. Yeah, so we'll do that later. Okay, moving smartly forward.
Dude, come on. It'll be great if I get this right.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're not going to do it live during the show.
It'll be so funny. I'll edit this part out later.
Okay, so we have another. Fuck.
You
Okay.
heard it. You know you heard it.
I'm spilling this delicious rough tail beer on my shirt.
By the way, we got a new box of beer from Brad this week.
We did.
And that's why we're drinking Rough Tail again instead of that nonsense Michelob Ultra that Ray hates. So special thanks shout out to
Beer Boy Brad.
Yeah,
We actually did an unboxing video that will be posted, I think, before this podcast goes live.
Yeah, you'll see it before this, but it's fun. We love receiving beer illegally in the mail. So thanks.
So we got a comment on Podbean from somewhere random. I don't know who it is, but this was on episode 68. So this person is way behind. When they say, hearing you fucks slam shite pipes is so ironic.
I thought that was a great review.
Yeah.
I wish I knew who it was.
Like, I want to keep that one. I'm going to add it to our reviews on our website. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, what happened?
So I have an email that came in right now.
Oh, yes. I saw it.
I mean, and we can read this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, we're doing
I was
this.
going to just...
So, do we? We're not going to name names here. Never mind. This is from Mary. So Mary says, "Damn, I meant to email you guys before this week's episode. You're apparently recording it now, and I'm out, and Canadian data is too damn expensive for me to stream. So I'll email anyway. You can always read it next week. Spoiler: we're reading it now.
We got it.
To rebut MLK's point from last week, Dilly 100% needs googly eyes. Personally, I'd be way more likely to hook up with a guy with a dildo with googly eyes than a guy with just a regular dildo sitting on display at his house. One says I'm a creep, other says I'm a weirdo, and the latter is always a more interesting ride. Just saying. Cheers from the Great White North. It's 15 degrees here, aka 60 degrees Fahrenheit, aka miserable for June 15th. Hashtag one of the six. 60's not that bad. It's 107 here.
Yeah. You guys are in... It's like Garden of Eden over there.
Yes, Dilly's been Googled. He's got the Googles. We're gonna give him his little pipe cleaner arms.
Yeah, we need pipe cleaner
And then
arms.
like a
we
Chanarant
need
shirt.
a Chanarant shirt. We might put the mic flag on him if we ever get it. MLK.
Just as you go up to people in San Diego, instead of holding a mic to their face, it's a dildo with a
We're
mic
absolutely
flag.
we got to drill the inside of Dilly out and put.
No, because we have the
microphone
foam top for the microphone. So you put the mic flag on Dilly, then you put the foam top on Dilly, and it looks like a microphone unless they see the balls.
But I want them to actually be talking into the penis.
doing the interview, and then all of a sudden you just pull the top off, and it's a googly-eyed penis.
Okay, now I'm with you on this. This is gonna be great. I cannot wait to get
And then we get thrown out.
Kevin Conquest with that guy.
Oh, God. He will never speak to us again. Don't do that to poor Kevin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's fantastic. Okay, so moving right along, because we got to get to fails and wins here. We got to do the raffle.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that. Are we going to do that right before the break to talk to patrons?
Whenever you want.
Yeah, okay. So let's do the raffle towards the end. So Piping Live. I put this on the show notes because I was confused. I'm at work looking to escape the general hellscape that is my day-to-day life of employment. And I'm like, you know what would be great? I'm going to tune into some Piping Live stuff on Instagram. I just got a notification that there's some Piping Live stuff happening. And let's check it out. So I fucking click on the link for the Instagram story that was suggested to me by some algorithm that knows more about me than I know about myself. And I see these amazing performances that are happening. And lo and behold, each clip as it goes through on Instagram stories, there's less... Like it's not as zoomed in, so it's like one's like full stage, then it's like here's the two tables in front of the stage that are completely empty, and then one was taken from like 3 rows back, and all the tables are just empty.
Where are they?
I don't know where it is. I don't have enough details about what Piping Live is or who does their social or what the Instagram story is, but I just clicked on it and I'm so confused because I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there nobody watching this?
That's a great question.
You know why? Because I know why.
why?
Because they're letting people live stream
They
events.
shouldn't be letting people live stream.
If people live stream events, no one will show up.
They would have been there if they weren't live streaming it, people would have been there. That's all. That's what I think.
Speaking of random social media nonsense, have you seen this pipe band Headquarters on Twitter?
I have not.
So it just followed me and followed
RSPBA headquarters?
Yeah, so it's a parody account called RSPBA
Really?
Headquarters
Really?
instead of headquarters, and it looks just like the headquarters account.
So
I was confused at
it's
first.
not funny at all.
Oh, it's funny, but like when I saw the follow notification, it was like it looked just like RSPBA. So I'm like, holy shit, RSPBA just followed me on Twitter. I'm fucked.
Oh, I'm pulling it up now. Oh, this is great, dude. Remember Evil Bob Whirl that got taken down,
which was so amazing.
Arguably the greatest thing I've ever seen. One of the funniest things I've ever seen.
So,
how could you get offended by something so clever?
I mean, oh no, they're gonna
This
lose.
is gonna get taken down.
They're gonna lose their minds. Yeah, they're absolutely gonna lose their minds over this. But the funny thing to me is like, here's what I'm starting to get worried about with all of our how do I say this nicely? Gravitas. I feel like people are gonna start thinking this shit is us. Because people think Fast Eddie is us.
That's true.
I've had people tell me they thought Yellow Flashes is us.
That's true. Joe asked me if it was us. He thought
It's
it was
not us, guys. We only do the one thing. We don't troll our own show.
Dude, this is great. I'm looking through their posts.
It's really good.
Okay. So
Like
there's
we
this-
like anybody that knows me and Andy, anybody that's been a guest on the Chan Rant podcast.
we're not even close to this clever. Oh my god.
Well, it's not even that. They know that we barely have enough time to make our own show mediocre, much less like create all these side projects of like fucking with people.
This is so good. All right. So there's this one, right? I got to describe this to you.
Go for it.
It's a picture of a field essentially underwater. You can see some green in the background, but it looks like a pond, right? It says, "The show must go on. Can't wait to have mass bands in here later on. # sexy pool party," right?
Dude, did you see the one with the sniper?
Let me look. I'm looking at it right now. Is that the Big Rap Show? Either that or someone's gunning for your title of top live streamer and RSPBA Hitman maybe, or close personal friend of Drone Chorus. # live stream game. They're gunning for you, Big Rap. Watch out, buddy. Oh, this
Holy
is great.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, this will get taken down real quick.
Yeah, I'm just blown away. But just I want to put it out there now that none of these are us. We don't have enough time to make parody accounts for our own show. We barely have enough time to post from our own show's account. Like, come on, guys. We're busy.
Oh, this is great. So he says, one tweet says, "Just to clarify for our offended Northern Irish friends, Glasgow Green is also a shithole." It's like the number one thing we look for at a venue, a shithole, apparently.
Well, you know, it is in the UK.
So definitely follow at RSPBA HQ1,
shit.
which is RSPBA Headquarters.
Headquarters.
Ah, this is fucking funny. I love when people do shit like this because Evil Bob
World was
funny.
So amazing.
We tried to figure out who it was. We asked around. We did some research, and nobody would admit to it. And then it got taken down. Somehow they tracked like their fucking, what do they call it? That IP number or something, and they took them down somehow.
That's insane. Well, I mean, that's probably not even that. They probably just did a copyright complaint with Twitter that, you know, I mean, but you know, there's parody accounts of the goddamn president that still get by. So I'm amazed that the RSPBA, but it's because they use the name.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
Because if it's a person's name, there's a potential like libel charge there.
I don't know. Howard Stern got away with evil Dave Letterman for 1,000 years, forever. Like he did evil, and guys would impersonate Dave Letterman and sounded just like him and say the most ridiculous shit.
The funniest thing is no one could ever do like an evil Andy Foucault or an evil Josh Mack because we're already saying worse stuff than possibly think
true.
of.
That's a good point.
Speaking of internet trolls, oh my god, that whiskey!
It's rough. Thanks,
It's hard.
thanks, MLK, for my birthday gift.
So we recently encountered this on the Las Vegas Pipe Band Facebook page, which is the highest liked Facebook page on all of the internet for pipe bands. We have more likes than literally everyone.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Suck on that, LA. But part of being as famous as we are is you get fucking Looney Tunes on your page.
There's so many Looney Tunes out there.
Like this gentleman, Darren, who found evidence that the British Crown has total control of America and has an active plan to destroy the Republic of the United States of America.
Give us some context. What was the post that we posted?
We posted...
Because it's important to notice.
Okay, so we posted
the wall
a cute picture of a cactus playing a bagpipe. And it says, in the midst of the competition season, we've started working on a brand new set of tunes for our Celtic Thanksgiving concert in November. We love it and are super excited to have it a set appropriately named the Desert Set to represent the Silver State. Anyone have any guesses on what pipe tunes we might be working on? Or let us know what you would include if you created a desert set. And this gentleman commented, lads, I found evidence that the British Crown has total control of America and has an active plan to destroy the Republic of the United States of America.
Hold on, start over. You ready for this?
Lads. No, we can't make it sound like news because this is just a... If anything, we should use the tinfoil hat music.
Oh, right. Okay, here, let's do that.
Lads, I found evidence, man, that the British Crown has total control of America, man. Has an active plan to destroy the Republic of the United States of America. I found evidence that the Unionists were training in Poland for attacks across Ireland. They became under surveillance by MI6. I kept snooping and came across a piece of evidence that proves the claims of Bill Cooper. The Crown has been in secret alliance with the Vatican for over 1,000 years. They started every war in Ireland and abroad and coordinated the famine effort in an attempt to wipe us out. They killed JFK, lads. The British Crown did. He tried to warn America. My life has been in danger ever since. In response, thousands of troops, NATO, British Unionists deployed in the Republic of Ireland covertly. My life has been in danger ever since I approached the defenders of the Gaelic people, and they patrol my house 24/7 in an attempt to prevent Crown forces from killing me and my children. I found actual evidence that the colonial project is active. The Crown has control of America. The colonial project is a plan of annihilation of all Gaelic, Slavic, Arabic, Black, and Native peoples. All Gaelic Americans are in grave danger. Trump is a soldier of the Crown. That's why he visited the UK and Ireland last week, because he deployed thousands of American soldiers into Ireland. Brethren, your kin are in grave danger. This alliance is what controls the West and is controlled by the Crown. Let's take the rest of the world, massacre all said peoples above mentioned, and completely destroy America. You're in danger, brethren. I found more evidence to suggest this group to the Catholic hospitals are mass poisoning the women of the world in an effort to pass on serious hereditary diseases and conditions like autism to subdue the next generation. This is all true, lads. I've been silenced from Twitter. I'm not going to name the Twitter handle after trying to warn others. The comment underneath that,
he continued, right?
The comment underneath that says, I like your cactus.
Really? Well, at least we got that.
And then the comment underneath that is Honey Bourbon saying desert storm instead of desert.
I saw that one. Desert storm.
So yeah, fucking weirdos.
We're just trying to, create a little interaction on the Facebooks, and suddenly we get this fucking manifesto.
You get this like manifesto about the complete and utter destruction of America based on the Crown. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked as a.
And I've been trying to delete the comment. I've been trying to block this guy. The new Facebook page management thing is a fucking nightmare.
Sucks.
Fuck you, Zucks.
Zuckerberg, you're a shithead. Oh no. What's our word?
I can't even delete this.
Zuckerberg, you're a cunt.
Yeah, Zuckerberg, cunt.
So yeah, this guy's a nut, and and when I first started reading it, I was like, maybe this is that alternate account to Ryan, the guy that thinks I'm in the mob or mafia or whatever.
Could be.
Because that guy had some conspiracy theories about Vegas, that's for sure. But yeah, there's crazy people on the internet, including Canadians who write to us incessantly or call us or whatever.
Speaking of crazy people on the internet, I want to give a quick shout out to our good friend Jeremy Downs, a Lone Star Piper. Cully Backey got second at the UK Championships, and he's playing drums there.
Yeah, good job.
And if you caught his segment on the Big Rab Show, it was pretty boring.
I was going to say, I watched about 5 seconds of it, and I was like, all right, I've had enough of this.
It was only like 10, 15 minutes long. Yeah. But good on you. Good on you, Jared. Good on you, Rabby. I love you both.
No comment. You know what my mother always said?
What's that?
You have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
That would be the opposite of everything we do on this show. Okay, so we're gonna do the raffle. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back with the pipe band fail and win of the week. All
right, so this is how we
do we have music for the raffle? Friends, this is it. This is what we're stuck with. Okay.
All right, people in the chat, you got a choice, 1 to 5.
if you're in the chat right now, we're going to do the raffle for who wins some free Chanarant merch. There's 6 of you watching.
Now,
which is all of our fans.
The last 2 winners, actually, Bethia and Uncle Chop, who I have not sent shirts out to. Once I get this one done...
Oh, shit, Tim's in here.
I can order 3 shirts at one time, and I can get them all out.
So so we have some options. So what number am I picking between?
1 through 5.
1 through 5, okay.
So we got...
We're all across the board here. I'm gonna have to make an executive decision. I don't want to become a middleman. I don't want to pick something in the middle. So I'm going to say 1.
And the winner is Mr. Kevin Gillis.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Kevin. You have won Chanarant merch, t-shirt, equal or lesser value items.
Which is basically a t-shirt. Or a sticker.
Or a sticker.
The shirt of your choice, and we will order them and get it out by November.
Yep. So go ahead and send us your shirt size and your mailing address.
Fuck, he's in Canada. That means more expensive.
God
shipping.
damn, dude.
God
the
damn
shipping is what kills us on these.
Dude, I gotta mail something to goddamn Australia. That's gonna cost me twice as much as the shirt's gonna cost. Fucking Uncle Chop.
Fucking Chop.
That's all right. We love you guys. We don't care.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. Tim's in the fucking chat, right?
Yeah, Tim
right.
Sullivan's in there.
So I'm looking through the list of Patreon people right now.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he changed it when I never noticed this before, but Tim's name on Patreon is, you ready for this?
Is it the one that I read out last time where it's like Josh is a dick or something?
No, it's not that one. It's I like dingleberries.
I like dingleberries. Oh, so what we're saying is we have to do a new Patreon read after this episode.
Where's Josh is a dick? I don't see it on
Someone
here.
have her.
I know they had it. Maybe that was him and he changed it.
Maybe change it to I like dingleberries just so it's different every time.
Could be.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you to everyone that's a patron. Tim, congratulations.
No, Kevin.
Kevin, congratulations. Tim, go fuck yourself.
Tim, you're a cunt.
And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to interact with the patrons a bit, and we'll be back with the fail, win of the week, and the topic of the week, which is the shit show that's going on over in the UK.
UK, yeah.
Pipe band life's not for everyone. And it doesn't always come at the right time. But with the Chanarant podcast at patreon.com/Chanarant, you can be there at the right time for you and your loved ones. It happens to a lot of guys. You're not ready to pipe band as hard as the Chanarant guys do. But with patreon.com/Chanarant, you too can be ready anytime, anywhere. And we are back. Thank you so much to everyone that hung out during the chat, all of our patrons that were hanging out with the live stream. If you want to become a patron and see all the all the shit that happens during that break that we can't necessarily always say on air, go ahead and become a patron. Patreon.com/Chanarant. Andy motherfucking Fusco.
That's me, sir.
Do you want to start with the fail?
I guess I do.
This would have been so much funnier if we got your real reaction on air if you didn't sneak peek.
I just pulled it up so it was ready. You asked me to get it ready, so
yeah, just let's click through. Well, but do you want to describe it first?
Okay, so all right, so I don't know who videoed this, but this has got to be from fucking 10 years.
Easily.
12 years ago.
This is pre-beard.
This is 2007, 12 years ago. Pre-beard. This is me in Graham.
Yep.
Playing in his backyard.
It did not take me that long to find, but I found it.
I have no idea what this is. I haven't heard it. I just pulled it up. And I'm like, oh, fuck. 2007, no idea what this is.
And he's wearing a tri-corner hat, by the way. I feel like that's...
I am, or Graham is?
No, Graham.
Is he? I don't even see. This probably was a 4th of July party.
I'm assuming it was 4th of July. I think this one might have been the Woo night.
This might have been the one I pissed in his pool. Like, we'll tell that story in a second. What am I doing? What is this? Irish tune, right?
Yeah. I bet it's the old one. I bet the sash is in there.
I never played the sash, so it couldn't be. He might have, though. Because he used to play it. Yeah, it's the Irish set. So,
Yeah.
but he's wearing a tricorn hat.
So we're
Let's fast forward.
tricorn hat and
Does
like
this go to
a-
shit later?
It goes to shit a little bit.
Let me fast forward because
It's more the visual.
the visual is classic. I'll post this video. It's me from 12 years ago. Looking pretty svelte.
This is the P90X days.
What are we playing? I don't even know.
You got good blowing, man. That good like.
Everybody's looking at us in this party like, what the fuck are these idiots doing?
Oh shit!
Oh, this is an old medley.
If you guys nail this, I'll be.
This is an old medley. I'm sure it's him fucking it up, not me.
Well, I'd be able to see your hands.
It's got to be him. I'm watching my hands. I don't see me fucking up or panicking, but who knows? Oh,
Oh man, remember we used to do that fucking? Oh, you can kill it. Remember we used to like on Sandy's New Chanter. Yeah,
like the double ending.
yeah. We used to do that. We used to do that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
We should bring that tune back. That's good tune. But yeah, no, I mostly just wanted the visual of Andy Fusco 10 years ago.
Oh my god, it's classic. I had the fucking douchebag New York goatee. Oh, Jesus Christ!
So
I
that'll
can't
be-
believe you picked that one. of
That'll be
all
linked.
fails.
That'll be linked in the description.
fucking cunts.
So where are we at on the win?
We're gonna go with Cinia Dunedin because they're apparently the best thing America can produce in pipe bands, and they beat Canadians, and Canadians hate it when America wins. I don't know if you know this, but Canadians are the biggest group of haters on the planet. Like, they're so angry that America's better than them.
I mean, just overall as a country, or specifically in piping?
No. It's
Just in general.
like in important things, not piping.
Well, I would say healthcare is an important thing. We're not better than them in that.
Well, I guess depends who you ask. But
Then again, we actually got out from under the monarchy, so
yeah, I mean, they still have fucking kings and queens on their goddamn money for all.
just saying.
And apparently, City of Dunedin, all the way from Florida, beat all the Canadian Grade 1 bands in Georgetown.
Which, just to put it in perspective for international
And
listeners,
since SFU didn't show up because they're a bunch of cowards, they were afraid to go up against Dunedin
pussies.
or Dunedin.
Dunedin. City of Dunedin.
By the way, remember when we got shit for
Yeah, we did.
mispronouncing their name on purpose?
And now I'm only going to call them Dunedin.
Dunedin. People they just don't understand good comedy.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. And like, keep in mind, this is a band from Florida, which is the worst place in our entire country.
It is like the toilet of America.
Yeah, it's like the shittiest place in our entire country has a better pipe band than your best pipe
I mean,
band.
Miami's awesome, but everything else in Florida is complete nonsense.
Like, it's garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're from northern-ish Florida, which is complete nonsense. And their bass drum head is the worst thing.
Keep in mind that this is a state where in the next 15 years, it'll all be underwater. It won't even be a state anymore.
They'll be ravaged by, I'm sure we'll be bailing them out of something financially or literally.
Yeah, like this is like the little gonorrhea cyst on the U.S. coastline.
Correct.
And it'll be gone. But even that still beat you stupid fucking syrup eating moose fucking Canadians.
I mean,
beat you like a rented drum.
I know.
Beat
Can
you
you
like a
imagine?
redheaded stepchild.
Can you imagine?
Beat you like you beat the goddamn barrel to get the syrup out that you
city-
suck on for sustenance.
The city of Dunedin is like
The Dunedin.
The
No,
taint-
you're saying it wrong.
the Dunedin.
Dunedin.
Dunedin. Right. Dunedin.
Dunedin.
City of Dunedin
Dunedin.
is like they're the taint of America, and they still destroyed every Canadian band. That
They
went
are
up against them.
the hairy, unshaven taint of America, and they still crushed
I mean, to be fair, 78th Fraser Highlanders are one of my favorite bands. I do like what they do, except I like Dunedin better.
Yeah, because America.
They win. America, fuck yeah.
America,
right.
fuck yeah. Cut that in. Cut that in above.
Yeah. Oh, I'll totally cut that in. And we're going to play the reels on because... All right, so
Holy shit. Okay.
Now,
Realistically,
to be fair-
all Florida and Canada jokes aside, that was a dope set.
yeah, no, if you listen to the whole fucking thing, it's pretty cool. But to be fair, against the top of the top, like the Scottish bands and Field Marshal and all those, they'd get crushed. There's no doubt.
Totally.
And we're gonna play. I'm gonna play a little bit of that because Inverary unveiled their new medley this weekend.
This is the new Inverary.
The new Inverary medley, which a lot of it was arranged by our friend and my personal friend and boss
Employer.
AD. But
Dude, let me just tell you real quick, like that Dunedin medley.
Dunedin.
It got me from 6 to midnight.
Did it? Show
Yeah,
me.
like literally, like look at this thing.
Dilly's like, his eyes are going crazy right now. He's like,
Dilly's-
that was so cool.
Billy's all about it.
Dilly's like, dude, that was a great.
This is a fake penis. Please don't screenshot this. Please.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you cunts. Why did you do that to me?
Would you stop screenshotting this? We have professional lives. We're trying to. If you bankrupt us in our professional lives,
We can't continue to do
we
this.
can't keep doing this show.
Because our professional lives help fund doing this nonsense.
Yes, our professional lives.
Well, yours, mine, and whatever. To be fair, the last time we posted a video of you attacking me with Dilly, the screenshots
Came in
my God.
immediately.
Immediately. As soon as you posted it, within like less than an hour.
That was the one concern I had.
we didn't even think about it. Like 7 shots came in with the people photoshopping all kinds of shit. I'm like, oh God, we gotta.
Yeah,
we have to stop this.
We had to re-upload it, but it's okay.
Damage is done. we learned our lessons. Needle in the damage done, my friends.
But City of Dunedin,
Whatever fuck your name is.
great set.
Yeah. Congratulations,
And,
America's back.
Yeah, guess what? The rest of you fucking canants,
Go fuck yourselves.
fuck yourselves.
And maybe SFU will show up in the same place as Dunedin or
Yeah, maybe.
and see what really happens.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe if Dunedin just leaves a fucking trail of
Tears.
fucking maple syrup and coffee, then SFU
Maple
will
syrup
find
and moose
its
tracks.
yeah, fucking SFU will find its way to the competition field.
Yeah. I think they're scared. I mean, they're all the way out on the West Coast and they're like afraid to go to like, I don't know, wherever.
Well, that's because they like coming down to America West Coast contest and just slapping everyone. Because
It's kind of like the way the LA Scouts used to be. Like they would only go to contests.
you mean back when they were good?
Yeah. Well, yes, correct. But they would only go to contests that they knew they'd win. So, because they had a reputation to protect, just like SFU, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. I might.
You know
be
what's
offending everybody
you know
at
what's
this
more
point.
fun than having a reputation to protect? Having no reputation, because then you go
You
for it.
Say whatever you want.
Just go for it.
You could be just like us and
Play
say
for
whatever the
sheets,
fuck- You
motherfuckers.
can say
Get in
cunt-
there.
You can say cunt on the radio and nobody gives a fuck.
Like, what are you worried about? Get out there. That's the whole point of competition. The point of competition isn't to be too afraid to lose that you don't compete.
Correct.
That's
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Cunts.
Cunts.
When in doubt, say cunt. All right, so I guess we got to get to the topic, which is going to end up as us playing a bunch of Inverary shit because, quite frankly, they're my favorite band, other than Fife, because Glasgow Police sucks.
Hashtag Greystone Vortex.
I don't think those guys play in any bands anymore.
Okay, so
they
yeah,
all quit. They all quit pipes.
So let's get to the topic because we're like 2 hours into this fucking thing.
Jesus Christ. How am I going to edit this nonsense?
Just hit it. Just hit it.
We're not drunk, I promise, people. We're just...
I'm
buzzing.
getting there.
We're buzzing.
Okay, so let's talk about the contests that are happening right now across the pond.
Right. The
the
British
ones
Championships.
the ones without any legitimacy.
This could be the UK Championships or the British. I get them mixed.
UK is right now.
That's the UK. Okay. You sure?
I think so.
I have no idea.
That's what I saw on Facebook.
You could be right.
I don't know. There's a big time lapse, and you know how we do with time portals.
Yeah, I'm completely
We're the
lost.
worst at time portals.
Yeah, UK, you're right. UK Championships.
So the UK's, which we played in 2 years ago, they were garbage.
We couldn't have. This is way too early. June. We didn't get there until July. We must have played in... We played in Dumbarton, which is... I don't know what that one's called.
Is it the British?
It's probably like...
We played in one that was like British or UK or
we
something.
played in one of them. But besides the World's...
For fuck's sake, guys.
It was Dumbarton, but I don't know what it was called.
Why do y'all name them the same?
They're all the fucking same.
I thought Dumbarton was the
What
UK
is the difference between the British Championships and the UK Championships?
Because it's
the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then there's the Worlds. There's
Founded by Philip Worlds
there's
in
the
1969.
Europeans, which are also in
The UK.
the UK. And then there's another one, which is also in the UK. So what the fuck are you guys doing?
I propose now that we host the Planetary Pipe Band Championships
Yes, in Las Vegas.
in April of 2020.
We got to raise money to bring these people here.
No, they can fucking pay their own way if they want to be. If they want to be,
Hey, we got to pay our way to get to fucking
if,
Scotland.
if they want to be the planetary champion, they got to pay their way to get here.
We just need the biggest fuck off. We need a bigger trophy than they had in Chicago last week.
I am running the Earth Pipe Band Championships.
We need the biggest trophy you've
And
ever
if you
seen.
want to win the Earth Pipe Band Championships, you got to come to Vegas.
I love this idea.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But guess
fuckers.
what? Vegas is on Earth, motherfucker. Like,
Hey, the world champions baseball team is 99% of the time it's like 90% American baseball teams, right? That's what they always complain about.
so we want to
Who
give
gives a shit?
some quick shout outs. Slot 1 grade 1, cool. Kloskelt 1 grade 2.
What a shock.
Duh. Yeah,
Duh.
shocker. Kloskelt's going to win everything. Kloskelt is shit hot.
They're shit hot. I tried to get Adele on the show tonight, but she hasn't responded.
Yeah, we're not going to get Della until after the competition season for sure.
We got to get her way earlier. She's got kids and shit. She's got
She's
got campers to sleep
she's
in.
fucking Turkey right now.
What?
She's in Turkey. She's on vacation.
Oh, she wasn't even there then? She
I-
couldn't have been there. Then.
I don't know. I saw her in the Weans in Turkey.
I saw the pictures. I didn't realize it was Turkey, but okay.
But yeah, so
But more importantly,
I want to pick the world's winners,
all right, go ahead.
and I want to make this a bet.
But you know absolutely nothing about pipe bands.
That's why I'm dangerous, Busco.
You're willing to take chances that some of us are not willing to take.
I'm a gambling man.
All right.
I grew up here.
So what's the bet? What's at risk here before I agree to this
So
situation?
I'm glad you asked because it's savage. The bet is whichever one of us can pick the winner, and I'm going to give you first pick. Whichever one of us can pick the winner of the Grade 1 Philip World's Pipe Band Championships in Glasgow.
By the way, Thomas Earth created the
He created the Vegas Earth Championship.
Thomas Earth 2020.
Whichever one of us can pick the Grade 1 winner of the World Pipe Band the Philip World's Pipe Band Championships, which I encourage everyone to only call it the Philip World's Pipe Band Championships moving forward. The loser has to do the following episode of the Chain Ram podcast with
Naked.
Tiger Balm on their nutsack.
What is Tiger Bomb?
You know what Icy Hot is?
Yes.
It's like that, but worse.
What if? Hold on. Let me propose an amendment to the situation.
Amendment on the floor. There's an amendment on the floor. That means we drink.
The loser has to do the following episode of Chanarant with Tiger, whatever the fuck it's called, Icy Hot, whatever the fuck it is. Also naked.
I'm not going to do a show naked, and you're not going to do a show naked.
It'll be blurred, but we'll actually be sitting here naked.
Blur it.
Are you a coward? You don't think you can
Dude,
win?
you think the Tiger Bomb's not bad enough?
I don't know. I've never put it on my body.
Trust in me. It'll be bad.
I say naked.
I say Tiger Bomb.
I say both.
I'm not gonna do naked.
Because you're a coward. You're afraid.
Sure, fine. I'm a coward. I'm not gonna do naked.
What if we do naked, but like a screen right here?
Then what's
I mean, I still have to fucking masturbate into a fleshlight live on air.
what's
at
the
some
point? What's the point of being naked if no one can see that you're naked?
It'll be funny if
It's not that
blurred
funny. No,
right here.
no.
It's chat. Is it funny? Tiger Bomb. I mean, I'm okay with that, but I'd rather do more. I'd rather go bigger.
Bigger than just an excruciating pain throughout the entire episode on your genitals.
Tiger Bomb is. I don't know. I've never had it, so I have no reference.
Imagine like a burning sensation.
Sure. I've had that when I pee every 4 years or so.
Imagine a burning sensation for like 45 minutes. Through the entire show, one of us will be dying.
On your balls.
On your balls.
Okay. All right. I don't give a fuck. Fine. Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to let you pick first.
World champions.
Grade 1.
19.
Grade 1.
All right. Do I go with my heart or my head?
Are
we making this choice now?
We're making this choice right now. Our audience, this will be codified. Whatever you say now.
What if neither of our band choices come in first place?
Well, then we go into sudden death.
Which is what?
We'll figure that out after you pick your
Whoever's
first choice.
highest or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna bet with my heart, which is a huge mistake. My father taught me this as a young man. Never vote with your heart, but I can't go against my heart. My brave heart.
That was a great bit. Keep going.
I'm gonna go with Inverary.
Inverary.
Yes. Even though their medley is going to piss off judges everywhere, I'm going to go with Inverary because they are by far the most musical band I've
Stop
ever
destroying the cord to your headphones. You're twisting it.
heard. I'm just holding on to it. I'm going to go with Inverary. Who are you picking?
I'm going to pick Field Marshal.
Ooh. I'm going to say this. I'm going to almost guarantee Field Marshal doesn't win this year.
That's fine.
That's my bet. I'm going to say anybody but Field Marshal. But
So it'll be next closest. Like if you get second and I get third, I lose.
let's pick second place for the tiebreaker.
Well, no, the tiebreaker. So the tiebreaker to me is like if we both are wrong
Okay.
and you get second, I get third, or I get second, you get third. The person lowest loses.
Okay. That's fair enough. Perfect.
What I want to do is I want to introduce a secondary bet.
Oh, okay. I'm listening.
Just in case. And this is for grade 2.
Oh,
And you got to pick grade 1 first.
interesting. Hold on. I have to think of some grade 2 bands.
You
first
got
of
to
all.
pick grade 1 first, so I want to pick grade 2 first.
All right, go ahead. I'm in.
Duh.
Duh.
Kloskelt.
All right, so who did they lose to last year? Who won the Worlds last year?
Was it Bog Hall?
In grade 2?
Well, no, they played up last. Didn't they play up last year, or was that 20?
Not in the Worlds. No.
Was that 2017 where they played up?
Hold on. No, remember? Because they were crushing it all year, and then once the Worlds happened and all the bands come together, they fucking lost. Remember that? Do you remember?
So secondary bet.
Fortunately, Josh doesn't remember these things, and I do.
So secondary bet is I think Kloskelt's going to win grade 2
in the Worlds.
in the Worlds.
Worlds. Say it.
Philip World's Pipe Band Championships.
Hold on. Okay. Grade 2. Oh, this is a tough one because I'm going to go with. So here's the thing. I don't actually know if Dunedin. Fuck.
Do you want to know the stakes?
They have not gotten pushed up in RSPBA, but they got pushed up by the U.S.
Do you want to know the stakes of the secondary
Yes,
bet?
I do.
The stakes of the secondary bet is a nice Indian food dinner.
Oh, that. Okay, I'm fine with that. So here's the thing, though. There's question of Dunedin. Are they in grade 2 in RSPBA or not? They got pushed up in USPA, but they did not get pushed up in RSPBA.
But they're in RSP at the Worlds. they'll have to pick a grade and compete in it.
Correct, but we don't know that yet. That's the problem. I don't know what they're going to go with. So I'm going to say Dunedin's going to win over Kloskelt. As it gets closer, if that falls apart, then I got to pick
if they're not in the same grade, you get to pick somebody else.
I got to pick somebody else.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Okay. So
Dunedin,
stay in grade 2.
there's going to be some Tiger Balm on nut sacks and some Indian food eating in the
Hopefully at the same time, because that would be amazing.
one of these episodes of the channel. Well, I thought you do it. I thought we'd do it on episode for the Tiger Balm.
Oh, I'll bring Indian food live.
Yeah, we don't want to eat. We don't want to eat during this show. No one wants to hear the noises you and I make when we destroy some fucking lamb vindaloo.
Can you imagine?
Same noises we make when we're,
It's like a flock of seagulls coming on my ass.
same noises we're making when we're tongue punching the C button. You know what I mean?
It's like a horse drinking water out of the toilet. All right,
God. it's like sticking a whisk into it's like putting a whisk on an electric drill and sticking in some batter.
Have we completely lost the live audience? They're like, we've
lost
gone
them all.
so
Yeah,
down the
we're
rabbit hole here.
fucked.
So
Let's close out this show for fuck's sake.
Yeah, let's
Like
close it out.
2 hours.
So I actually want to get to something bagpipe related. So Inverary, I'm going to jump around here a little bit because I want your opinion of this. I've heard this already. You have not. But Inverary unveiled their new medley this weekend because last majors was MSR apparently.
Is this going to give me a boner?
It might. There's a couple things they do that I find fascinating. And I'm blown away that they came in as low as they did. Because I listened to Slot's medley as well, and it did not impress me like this medley impressed me. But
Dude,
I'm just
excited.
a guy listening to
I'm
good music.
excited. Lay it on me. Let's do it. Do you want to do final thoughts and then close out with this, or do you want to talk about it after we play this?
I do want to hear your opinions.
Okay.
Because this is a bunch of good shit that is fun to listen to.
Dude, lay it on me.
So here we go. This is a cool thing to do, and I want to see if you catch it. So I'm going to jump around a little bit, so apologize for that. But here we go. Did you hear what they just did?
Was that Dookie?
No, that was, well, I don't know that for sure, but that sounds like Stuart Little or
Yeah. It's a complete emulation of the old like what's
the guy that does that? The guy you love,
Fred Morrison
does that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So it's influenced, but Stuart does that kind of shit all the time. So I don't know who came up with that, but I thought it was cool, so I thought you'd like it. So
I do
next
like that.
one-
Yeah.
So the next one is let's see what you think of this. Here we go.
Oh shit, I love this tune.
What is this?
It's the same tune. It's Captain Lachlan McPhail of Tyree, but it's like a hornpipe setting almost.
Yeah, it's the same. It's straight time, basically. Listen to this.
Long A.
So sick, dude. So why did I bring that up
That
to you?
long A, dude. Just boom. Just boom. That guy just holding it through the whole ending.
So sick. So first off, tell the audience why I played this for you.
Because we've been desperately trying to come up with some seconds for the ending of our Captain Lachlan McPhail of Tyree.
We play a straight version of Captain Lachlan McPhail. We only play the first two
Captain
parts.
Lachlan McPhail of the week.
Yes. But this is way cooler.
Holy shit, dude! Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
Our-
That
and
harmonies in the
also,
fourth part are
all I've
amazing.
learned from this is that our sheet music version of this tune is not good because they have so much more going on in that one.
Because they're fucking good. I organized our version. Alistair Henderson wrote theirs.
Like they a little bit of those like
Did you hear
doubling
the
strikes and shit in there. Yeah, dude,
They're
so
doing all
cool.
kinds of crazy shit.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah, how do we?
phenomenal.
I want the music for that one. That's a way better version.
Hey, fuck you. I do the best I can. What do you want from me?
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's completely unplayable. It's completely unplayable by everybody in our band besides you and I.
Even questionable by us. The speed they're playing at is insane.
We'd be riding the struggle bus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so good though.
Goes back to that Podbean commenter. You guys commenting on shit pipe hands is ironic. That's not the meaning of irony, dumbass.
Duh. Like, that's the whole point of the show.
But yeah, man. Oh, dude, yeah, that's a way better setting.
Oh my God.
I love that.
So good. So, all right. So here's the next thing. I'm curious what you think of this. Here we go. So, what do you think?
So the slow air, the drums did not match the big rhythm points of the slow air to me.
Interesting. Okay.
Like the drums were the drums were cool and they were accenting, but they weren't hitting what I would consider to be the proper beats.
Okay. There might have been a little bit of progressive thinking going on here because if you watch,
it was definitely
tapping his foot.
It was definitely
shit going on here.
It was definitely weird, but like for me, musically, the rhythm didn't match the pipes,
and that's completely fair because as a layman, sometimes you have to understand the music that's going on when you're not like, I don't know, Dream Theater or fucking some classical genius, right? They're doing shit way above our heads here, but it's like interesting as shit.
But when you say, but for me, you know, it's. Like jazz is supposedly above the heads of your average listener, right?
Fucking nonsense.
But
fuck jazz.
Jazz is also just wrong a lot of the time.
Bad notes.
Yeah, like so in this scenario, the thing for me is the drums. The thing that stuck out to me was the percussion. The drums are not hitting the notes that they should accent, and you can do progressive stuff, but no matter what, the pipe tunes that they're playing have heavy beat. They have emotional moments. They have musical moments that deserve percussion behind it.
Sure.
And essentially that score was one beat behind on hitting any actual emotional notes.
Right. Well, that might have been intentional though, because the way they come out of that slow air is so clever.
But it's also
question is it too
you can
clever?
You can say it's intentionally disjointed.
Oh, they did it on purpose. There's no doubt about it.
But at some point,
did they out clever themselves?
Well, they definitely out clevered themselves because, in my opinion, you can do dissonance.
Sure.
With the intention of, like, guess what? Guess what? I'm bringing that back in to an actual harmony. But if the whole thing is dissonance until the next tune starts, I don't think that works musically to me.
That's fair.
Yeah,
fair assumption. Yeah. So
it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, I see what they're doing. When are they going to bring it home? And they just never bring it home. And then the fucking next tune comes up, and it's like, boom, spot on. It's amazing.
Right. The way they come out of it is like, wow. They've done shit like this before, like their medley, the one they do with Alex McGregor, that whole medley, a couple of years ago, and they came out of the slow era a similar kind of way, sort of. And it's so much more powerful than I think.
But I feel like you should always, like, if you're gonna do intentional dissonance, you have to tie it back in before you do a tune change. Otherwise, it just sounds like a poor tune. And for this,
opinion. This is where the judging comes in.
This is my opinion.
This is
totally.
where judging comes in.
It's complete opinion for me, but it's like, it just sounded like a disjoint. It sounded like a tune that what isn't finished.
Right. I get what you're saying.
And then they hit the next tune, and it's amazing. And it's like, okay, why don't you guys pull that dissonance back into harmony, and then boom, then transition.
Yeah, I guess it's a musical choice they made.
Well, they're always trying to push the bar. Oh, that's the reason they can't win as much as they'd like to.
Correct. They're always pushing. They're a little ahead of the curve here.
Yeah.
Where everybody else is playing a little bit late.
But this is also, I guarantee that set will sound different. By the Worlds.
Absolutely. And I bet you they won't play this first.
I would be willing to bet that that transition. They bring the drums in way sooner into the actual beats of the slower.
I wonder how much they'll change the arrangement. I don't know if they'll change it. I just don't think they'll play this one when it matters.
I think they'll change the arrangement.
I don't know. It's interesting because there's so much what would you call it, strategy that goes into which set do you play when. Because grade 1 has to play, they have 2 sets of each, right? And essentially the MSR is a technique challenge, more or less, like how clean can you play this, basically. And medley is a little more, it's got a little more
It's
room
more style.
for interpretation.
It's musical style.
But still, the judging panel makes a difference. So does this judging panel prefer technique versus musicality or whatever?
How many times did we change the Strasby when we were over there playing for Worlds?
Oh my God.
Every contest we played the Strasby differently, depending on who the judge was.
Who they thought the judge was going to be or whatever it was. Yeah, absolutely. That comes into play, which is interesting because it adds a little level of complication to the whole situation. But I wonder what they're going to do.
I would be willing to bet that the drum score changes.
So a little bit of insight to this medley. When I was on the cruise with Andrew, who's in this band, Keegan, who's also in this band, and then Robert Matheson, who is like on the board of the RSPBA's music board, right? And he's a judge, and he judges at the Worlds. I don't know if he's judging the Worlds this year. I don't remember the situation, but I remember this conversation where Keegan, this medley hadn't even been played yet out in public. And Keegan was like, "Oh, we play this end, and you're about to hear it. I'm going to play it for you in a second." Where they play this, what is it called? Like a waltz sort of ending. It changes into a waltz at the end, and like before he even heard it, like Matheson was like, I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it.
Doesn't matter.
But he could be a judge at the Worlds and the finals.
Could be, but
the point is the strategy.
He's also old.
He's old school. I don't know if he's old, but he's old school. But things are going to change, obviously. But right now, if Envere wants to win, do they choose to pick this medley to play at the end? Do
they try to push the bar, or do they play it safe?
Correct. That's the question.
Because you can lose playing it safe. You can lose because you pushed it too far.
Absolutely.
We've seen this. We've seen this. Real narrow margin.
We've seen this in the past.
I would say the drum score, particularly on the slow air, I would adjust. Everything else I thought was amazing.
Right. Well, let's hear the end and then see what you think. What you think here. So this is like, and by the way, this is also Andrew Douglas's arrangement of the end of this tune.
Okay, perfect.
So this is interesting. Typical reel. Hear it switch. So, did you hear what they did there at the end? So, they're playing a typical reel, and then they switch into waltz time, which is also real.
The Pipers switch into waltz time.
Well, the Pipers do, but half the Pipers are playing the slow air at this point.
Like the Pipers switch into waltz time.
They're playing like da 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 da. They're playing the slow air over the top of the reel.
It sounded amazing. The pipes sound amazing.
Well,
it's incredibly innovative. It's amazing. The big thing for me is still I don't feel like the fucking tip and the midsection is bringing it at all.
Really interesting.
I feel like they're still trying to play old school shit. Like I feel like they haven't got to the curve, right? Like they haven't realized like, hey, we're gonna do something completely fucking new, and it feels hesitant to me when I'm listening to it. It feels like it's a hesitant thing where it's like. And I don't know very much about drums. You know this about me.
Yeah, sure. But the feel is all that matters.
But the feel is like, it feels like it's it's pulling back to me instead of like going for it, where the pipes are going for it throughout the entire fucking set.
I don't think that's the drums though. I think it's the feel of going into waltz time, because you're going like they're going full fucking real, like ba ba ba, and then they go da 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 ba da da ba da.
Yeah, but
and they switch into this like three.
And it could just be the audio.
Times
it could be the audio of the recording too, where I'm just not getting any of the drums. Like,
well, you're not hearing the low end of the drums for sure. You're hearing all the snares for sure.
But I feel like I'm hearing a lot of hesitant drumming.
Oh, there's no way it's hesitant. It's just different. It's not what you're expecting.
Like I would expect them. I would expect them to attack it just a little bit more.
That's the thing. Like Field Marshal's going to play it safe. They're going to like crush it to the end, right? So Inver is making a musical choice here. That's interesting. And Andrew Douglas arranged this ending where one of my favorite medleys of all time. 78th Frasers did this back in 2011 or something like that. But they played the slow air over the ending of the reel because like the key matches or whatever it is, however they do it. And he's doing something like that. He's playing like a slow air over this waltz reel ending. And we did this back in like the Seamus Coin days. We played this end of a set. We played a traditional reel tune, but we played it in 3/2 time and played this waltz version of it. And it's cool, but it definitely backs off the energy because it's like da 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 da. It's this waltzy feel, right?
But realistically,
so it doesn't have that drive that most tunes have.
I would say if you're doing if you talk about the two different pipe measures here, where it's like one is playing the reel and one is playing the slow air over top of the reel, and that like waltzy feel of it. The drums, in my opinion, should follow the reel, like the snare. So it's like I would say snares should be like just fucking going hard in the paint with the reel players.
Okay.
Then the midsection should be really emphasizing that waltz beat, like that dum 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 dum, like that. That's where the separation should go. I feel like the drum corps all just kind of slowed down because I thought that was what was appropriate.
Well, they start all playing waltz time.
I would immediately split. I would immediately have the snares follow the reel and just hammer an awesome just snare reel setting, because that's going to be like that really cool treble sound that you want, like that.
Right, sure.
And then when you back that, if you back that with the bass and tenor, a good tenor core with a waltz, like a real solid waltz that is lined up with the snares, and like and he's like da ba, and like especially with big dynamics like loud soft, loud soft, that kind of shit. If you nail that, it would work really well. But I feel like the snares went more with the waltz time of the midsection. Yeah. If they just stuck to like straight reel playing and just hammered the fuck out of it, and then the midsection did the dynamics and tempo of a waltz.
Right.
Boner material right there.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the thing about judging is like, how do they choose what they like? I mean, it's in the end, they're all basically perfect, technically, almost.
Technically, they're all correct, but some are still better than others.
Well, I mean, from like clarity of fingerwork technique kind of way.
Yeah.
They're almost all perfect. But
that's good because
then it becomes a choice of like
it becomes a musical
style.
choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas in like lower grades, we have the opposite problem. Musical style doesn't matter at all.
No, they don't care.
It's all about technical errors.
Absolutely. So the interesting thing about the results is St. Lawrence, which I didn't play tonight, won first place across the board. I listened to the medley. In my opinion, that would not have been my choice.
They probably played it super safe.
I didn't hear Field Marshal. Field Marshal came second across the board except for ensemble. Inver get 4-3, 3-4, and they came in third overall, and then Scottish Power. But I don't know. What are they judging on?
Do you want to know what the trick is? Like, you gotta buy a lot of chanters.
I don't know. Let's see who
you gotta buy.
Harry Stevenson, Thomas Brown.
You gotta buy a lot of chanters and reeds from the judge.
I don't know any of these guys. I've heard of Baxter. I don't know.
No, I mean, I'd love to be tinfoil hat guy again, but I'm too tired of the accent. I think that it is largely subjective. That's why I think there should be a bit of a crowd element introduced.
I think so. I like the idea of somebody did it once where they had an app and people could vote and blah, blah, blah. Because, I mean, obviously, as a musician myself, I play drums, I play pipes, did a lot of things. I realize that the layman knows nothing. I'm well aware of that.
Are you ever going to get to play your actual drum set with your new band?
With a new band? Probably not.
Because your drum set is so much better than their drum set.
You don't like theirs? It's okay. I don't give a fuck.
Saint Anger.
I play my snare, Saint Anger. I play my snare. I just play their drum set.
Yeah.
So, but anyway. What? What were we talking about?
All right, we were closing out the show because it's almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not. But, yeah, so...
I'm sorry, it's 1 hour and 43 minutes.
So, yeah, Enveray, good on you. Good on you, mate.
Good on you.
To be fair, my choice is Enveray for the Worlds. Stephen McWhirter, Josh says you're a fucking cunt. And fix the drums, you cunt.
Yeah, fix the drums. It's not good at the end, and it's not good during the slow air.
Stephen McWhirter, the winningest solo drummer of all time, who won 14 in a row or something like that. Fix the band drums, bro. It's not working, bro.
It's not.
Josh says, like, listen, the layman, the guy in the audience is
doesn't sound good.
It's not working for me.
Yeah,
bro.
no, the slow air has to actually, the drums have to hit the same emotional beats as the pipes, and at the end, make the midsection do its fucking job.
I don't know what's going on. You know what they need in the midsection? They need a Dell.
No, they need Dell and they need Beats by Josh.
They need beats on the bass drum and a Dell in the fucking the low tenor.
Get some fucking midsection, folks. Get some tenor drummers and a bass drummer that will beat the fuck out of that thing.
Dude, I met Stephen McWhirter once, twice maybe, but the first time I met him, he's the most intimidating person I've ever met. And I don't even give a fuck about drums.
Because he's 4 feet tall?
No, he's taller than me slightly. He's maybe 5'9".
So he's 4.5.
He's just such a fucking intense look on his face, dude. I met him at the tattoo a couple of years ago. I'm like, hey, you're Steve McWhirter. He's like, mostly it was my impression of who Stephen McWhirter is.
You know what the trick I've found with people that are like really apparently considered gods in the piping world is when I see them and recognize them, I just walk up. I'm like, hey, bro, do you validate parking?
Dude. Anyway.
So, Fusco, let's get to the end of this goddamn thing.
Let's fucking close this shit out.
Andy Fusco. We have talked about so many things tonight. I thought we actually turned a turd into a diamond as far as...
as we usually do.
As far as the options we had tonight.
An hour ago, Josh was like, dude, come up with a subject quick. I'm like, I've got nothing.
You still didn't, yeah.
My creative juices have been completely ejaculated into women instead of this show.
This is my creative juice. It's right here.
My creative juices are all about, well, never mind. Anyway.
Is chunky semen okay? Okay, never mind. We'll talk about that later.
So, Josh, final thoughts.
Oh, you're asking me my final thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know what this was about, but final thoughts. Go.
Final thoughts. I just want to say that I kind of feel like the ugly girl that didn't get invited to prom. I wish I was up there, up in the UK, that shithole country with the rest of you guys that are sending me photos and stuff all the time. I love you all. I miss you. I want to come visit again, but alas, work.
We're cunts. And also, we're not good enough.
It's expensive. It's real expensive. And I just had to like save the social media intern's life, which costed thousands of dollars. But yeah, I want to come back. I think, let's see, we're going to do San Diego next weekend.
We got San Diego. We got Flagstaff coming up
Flagstaff in July.
Then we got
Canada.
Canada in early August.
Canada's going to happen. And then I think that's it for me for travel.
Yeah, we're good for a while. We've been invited to Stone Mountain in October. I don't know if I can make that happen, but...
I really wanted to go to Moab in
November.
November.
The fuck is that?
Moab?
Is it November?
Yeah, it's in November.
Fuck's sake, mate.
I wanted to go there. It's not a big piping crowd. It's mostly a Highland Games.
It's a very small Highland Games.
Yeah.
With Jack Lee judging, essentially, because that's all he can afford.
Oh, Jack goes to Moab?
He's always the judge there, yeah.
Fucking A, dude. We should go just hang with
You
Jack.
gotta take a fucking small plane to get out there.
Nah, dude. We'll rent a fucking bike.
Let's get an RV. Fucking Chinarant RV.
Dude, okay.
I pick up people in St. George.
You think that's good until you have an RV on a 45 incline?
With diesel gas, it's like no power whatsoever.
And you're going 25 miles an hour, and the clutch may just drop out the back of the fucking thing, and you roll downhill.
Spithia says she's going to Moab. Should we go? Is it worth going? Because quite frankly,
I've always wanted to go. The Laments who help run Moab always come down to Vegas and volunteer. They're close friends. I've always wanted to go volunteer, help them out.
They've asked me for years. It's like Moab. It's so far.
It's very gorgeous.
East.
It's very pretty.
Utah. It's like it's gonna take me 10 hours to drive there.
Not if we get a fast car.
You want to get a Lamborghini to fucking drive to Moab?
Now we need horsepower.
Ferrari?
We need horsepower. we need like a GT Mustang would do it.
Oh my!
Because there's you have to go up.
Fuck's sake!
The Lamborghini, it's got good RPMs. Doesn't have horsepower. Doesn't have torque.
I'll go.
Doesn't have other car terms that I've read on the internet.
If you people sign up for the Piper's Dojo / musical cunnilingus, what is it?
Oh shit, we didn't plug that at all.
Let's do it right now. Do it right now. And if you sign up for that shit, we'll be able to go to Moab.
Closing thoughts. Sign up for the Dojo Premium free trial. $1 free
for the
trial
first month
at chanarant.com/musicalcunnilingus, or go to chanarant.com and there's a link that says there's a button that says Piper's Dojo or something. I don't fucking remember.
I don't know. Whatever it is.
So Fusco, final thoughts.
My final thoughts are this. Inverrate's going to win the Worlds this year because they're due. And that's all.
And it's all rigged.
It's all rigged anyway. Nobody matters. As long as they don't play that medley last in the finals, they'll be fine.
As long as they change the drumming.
And plus, they got numerous Americans in their band. And America, fuck yeah. America's coming up, bitches.
Can you insert some eagle noises? Like eagle noises,
Eagles.
And then America. Fuck yeah. You should add that to your soundboard.
Oh, yeah.
My final thought is thank you to everyone who has supported the show. You are all amazing. So much better than Big Grab Show fans. And I think I'm going to go out on the town tonight.
Dude, we're going. We're going to go get drunk. If anyone wants to join us, you're fucked.
Because you all
live somewhere else.
Yeah. Fusco, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the Chain Rate Podcast. And if you would be so kind as to fucking play us out.